Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Hunter Greene, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200K club for the year.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's hit 9 home runs in his last 10 games. That's like almost averaging a homer a game every time he goes to the plate. Yeah, I'm stopping and I'm going to pay attention. This is the guy to watch.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fairchild is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. All even now, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 34 home runs now on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
So striding forward now, Suzuki. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Justin Steele, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Stepping into the box, Jake Fraley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 27.
Now here's the pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Lined into right, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Standing in now, Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No one out with a runner at second. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box, De La Cruz. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. Now the 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Pitch on the way.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone to lead off the inning. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. Number 36 on the year for him, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Into the box now, Michael Bush. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
2 balls and a strike to count. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Miles Mastrobuoni comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Hopped up. Marte is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting 9.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Steele, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. De La Cruz will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 3-0. Ready now for Cincinnati, number 7. He put together an amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Suzuki is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at former number 1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
At the plate now, Jonathan India. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283 with 19 homers, 57 runs batted in. Strike taken up in the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 on that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Oh, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rally a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Hunter Greene.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. In there, now the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And it's quickly 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Just hung in there on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The 3-2 one more time. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
To the plate now, Jake Fraley, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Reds do. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Ian Happ.
First offering on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Weak roller right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batter, number 15.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 on its way. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Cody Bellinger will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Has a look, now the pitch.
3 balls, no strikes.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Popped up. India is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 27.
Now at the plate, Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Three and 0 now. That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Happ on second, Suzuki on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, Marte, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 16.
Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Popped him up. Bush in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Short, hit hard. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. At the plate, De La Cruz. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Suzuki is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still a 3-2 ball game. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And a full count now, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in, Miguel Amaya. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's 1-1. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here comes the first pitch. Miles Mastrobuoni is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ian.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, number 7.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Now here's a drive out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Standing in now, Jonathan India, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Tyler Stevenson. Popped him up. Swanson is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Stewart Fairchild.
Now at the plate, Stuart Fairchild, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Two balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
3-1. Here it is. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch on its way. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Reds leave 1. They trail 3-2. ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That's in there, 3-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Suzuki. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Three and 2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Three-two pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Alex Young comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and one strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to third. A tag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So in now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Runner at first here, one man out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 home. Young hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the first round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is number 29. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike two. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Jake Fraley. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Hit on the ground to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batter, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, De La Cruz. First pitch coming, here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Happ scoops it up. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail 5-2. Brent Suter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Brent Suter.
To the plate now, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Second baseman.
Fouled off.
Mastrobuoni.
Suter is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way.
Count 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping in, Justin Steele comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch.
That's out.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. "5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Lifted into center field. Fairchild is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 16.
The next Cub up, Patrick Wisdom. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that misses. 2-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he fouls this one off. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Cody Bellinger will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1. Here it is. Two down, runners at first and second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit on the ground is short. Swanson brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the box now, number 7. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Jonathan India, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Reds go down quietly, and the deficit remains 5-2. Number 68 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 68.
Now batting, Suzuki. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 27.
He's set, and the pitch. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. First pitch on its way. Michael Busch is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. First offering on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's the first down.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in to try it again, Stuart Fairchild. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you could see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs, 26 RBIs. Hit hard on the ground to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 5 and the Reds 2. Fernando Cruz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
63, Fernando Cruz.
Digging in now, Miguel Amaya, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Comes set with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So striding in, Miles Mastrobuoni. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he falls behind 0-2. Cruz, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Miles Mastrobuoni is sent packing for the second out of the inning. David Bodie will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Bodie.
4-1. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Drew Smiley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 11.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jake Fraley. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
For the Reds, the right fielder, number
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Smiley, an Arkansas native. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
number 44.
Digging in the switch hitter, De La Cruz. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jeimer Candelario is on deck. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. Runners on first with 1 down. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Jeimer Candelario is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Ball and 2 strikes now.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains 2nd and 3rd, but with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Jorge Lopez takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Into the box now, number 7. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set, the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 0-2, and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Reds strand a couple. They trail 5-2. Buck Farmer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Ian Happ. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Patrick Wisdom. And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 7 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back, number 27.
Ready once again, Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
2 out with the man at first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Settling in now, Jonathan India. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Adbert Alzolay is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 73, Adbert Alzolay.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Popped him up. Bush in foul ground. 1 out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Now in the box, Tyler Stevenson. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, Stewart.
Stepping in, Stuart Fairchild. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
Here comes the 1-0. A shot down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Nick Martini will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Martini.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The Reds down to their last strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff. Fastballs.
Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
5-2 the final today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Justin Steele earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Hunter Greene was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Adbert Alzolay wraps it up for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to
Here now is our
theshownation.com.
final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.